Hello, hello. And welcome back. So yesterday was a little crazy because we had a couple of downs. Stream went down a couple of times, which kind of resulted in me being like, screw it. We're gonna stop playing. I forgot to turn on my lamp. Every single day I forget to turn on my lamp. Oh. Hold on. One of these days I'll just remember to do that. The problem is, I'm not very good at remembering things, which is why this partner piece for my acting class is terrifying. Alright, but we're back up and running, ladies and gentlemen. And our internet at the house has been very stable. Like, I'm even hardwired in, and for some reason we lost internet yesterday. It was weird. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't really care. So, let us... So we already kind of went through this, so let's get right into the nitty-gritty, shall we? Let's start fighting the boy.
No holding back! Leave this to me.
With soul and steel.
This is easy.
No retreat. No surrender.
Have you?
This one'll sting.
I mean, there's no reason for me not to do this because it's working.
'Tis my right to strike.
Okay, so this is, I think, where we kind of like, where the stream crashed yesterday. Surrender. We have you outnumbered. Facts, but you're fighting the Warrior of Light. Wouldn't be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? Hey, Dragonheart. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining the guild. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Okay. Behold, the Red Baron. Now, isn't this nonsense? What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire! The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. I don't remember his voice at all. Also, I don't think I can do his voice. His voice is a lot. In a good way, but it's a lot. Alright, we get to do Magitech armor.
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking.
With soul and steel.
You watching, Pabalimo? No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Dhamma.
No holding back. Leave this to me.
'Tis my right to strike!
This one'll sting. An opening.
I have you!
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking.
With soul and steel!
His troops ran away. Oh my gosh. This guy. I'm already forgetting his name as I scroll through the chat. Gotetsu. Gosetsu. Yeah, his voice is incredible. By the way, welcome, Dragon. Thank you for joining.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Oh my gosh, get out of here. I'm trying to think of his name and my brain's farting. So how are you, man? How's everything going for you today?
No holding back.
Hope it's all well. Whoa, huge AoE.
Leave this to me.
Level up my only healing class. I feel that. I'm trying to get...
My right to strike!
My goal is to get all of the tanks to max level first. And that's just because I play tank the most. And I've had a lot of fun playing it, so.
An opening.
And there he goes. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words, it'll be you. Blah, blah, blah. He went away too fast. See you later. Which healing class are you doing? Ah. Oh, so Scholar. Nice.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational.
I haven't played Scholar yet. I haven't played any of the healers because I'm terrified of playing the healers.
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Oh boy. Also, by the way, this is the end of Heaven's Word, so I don't want to spoil anything. But I, from the sound of it, you've already been through this, and I just realized that as I was saying it. Whoops, sorry.
Remarkable.
I'm in Shadowbringers. Oh, I want to get to Shadowbringers so bad.
Immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I've been told Stormblood is good, but like Shadowbringers is excellent.
Directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Uh-oh.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
Nice.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
I don't know.
What do I think? All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
That's what I've heard. I've heard Stormblood's music is pretty next level. I'm excited. I'm just excited
for us to waste this
to
chance,
keep going.
Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
I have only seen the promo and title stuff. I haven't heard any of the other music. I'm pretty excited for Endwalker. I've still got two more
Show us what you can do.
I've got still 2 more expansions to get before Endwalker though, so I'm trying to muscle through MSQ. It looks
The
awesome.
launch sequence has begun.
It really does.
Omega is loose.
Is Reaper the only new class? Oh, no. Sage. Sage is also coming out. Sage looks pretty neat. I have no idea how it's going to work, but it looks pretty cool. Reaper looks excellent. Aww. Papalimo. Yeah. It's going to be a hybrid class for sure. It's going to be like healer plus DPS. Yo, Omega looks so unique amongst the Magitech stuff. Okay, yo, new primal, alright. Is it? Yeah, this is pretty visually splendid. I need to turn down the music, oh my god. Music is so high. I think Omega is a prototype. Okay. I like how it looks. I'm definitely in for that. Oh, there it goes. It's like a weird beetle, and I love it. Whoa. I see why you said you love this cutscene. Oh, it's gonna go full Godzilla. Yeah, no worries, man. Take your time. I'm enraptured in this cutscene, so. Oh. Uh-oh. I see.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Phone keeps going off in my pocket. Whoa, what the?
Omega destroyed the cocoon.
What the?
Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
What does that mean? Okay. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Yes, please. What the fuck is going on? One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. Makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Okay. I need to turn in that silver. The far edge of fate. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ada, wait! We must first... The Elder Seedseer is expecting us. Okay, I'm back. So what happened? I think I know what happened, but what happened? Ida's tattoos disappeared. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that means. Worry not, Elfino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. That mage who she's friend with died. Yeah, that's... I assumed, like, the tattoo was, like, a spell there, but I wasn't sure 100%. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it was Papalimo. Man, they really like to kill off, like, NPCs in this game. It's not a terrible thing, but it does make me sad occasionally. to answer that. Oh my goodness. Why, as soon as I start streaming, does everyone try and text me? The eldest Seedseer awaits you within. Yes, please. Please tell me this is a voiced cutscene. Alright, back in it. Dang it. My friends, full eager have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega, aye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. I don't remember her voice at all. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gir Albania. The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I've never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have alas no eyes on Gir Albania, on the Gir Albanian side of the border. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Tarpin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Gir Albania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance given the inevitability of the Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp. Yeah, let's do it. Alright. Yep. Hey, Alfino. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Ishtola and the others have gathered at Amarisiax's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. It is decided, then. Lead on. I love how everybody's always like, here, lead on, and then they like walk away and disappear, and then I hit a button and I show up at the place. Walking's for losers. Ugh. Got Discord message. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Nothing, 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 nothing. Excellent. Bunch of nothing. AKA, it means it's not something I need to worry about at the moment, which is always a positive. And we're here. Hey, Stola.
My friends,
Ooh.
I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such
I am on Crystal Balmung.
That such a
Thank you for
horror should
asking.
spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
Yeah, Omega was kind of crazy.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She is up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
There we go. Had to adjust my audio again. How about you, man? What DC are you on?
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Poor Ida.
Ida.
So did everyone
I
lose
don't
their
blame
tattoos?
anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Oh, she's finally gonna take the mask off.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
No, it looks like Ishtola still has her tattoos.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask.
Wait, what?
20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And
Okay.
my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Okay. I suspected this is where we were going.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them. I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
Okay.
So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Okay.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Jeez, phone. Calm down. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she had scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Yay. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. We do indeed, Alfino. We do indeed. Holy shit. So I've been saying for like the last 3 or 4 streams that I feel like Stormblood's close, but I think we're officially done with Heaven's Ward. I think. I could be very, very wrong, as I have been very, very wrong before. I'm trying to remember how to speed this up because YouTube hates this song and is gonna tell me I need to mute it, and I don't want to mute it. Let's try and get it going as quickly as we can. So that was cool. It's way better than the the post game of ARR, in my opinion. It's a lot faster. It's a lot more engaging. It's still got its slow moments, which is kind of annoying. But overall, I liked that a lot. And I have a feeling it's going to tie into a whole bunch of stuff that's going to be coming up. So I'm excited for that too. Oh, hard to find. Stop. At least I think I'm going into... Actually, you know what? Let's skip this so I don't get in trouble on YouTube. There we go. Hey, Alize. He may have mentioned, but Alfino has appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Gir Albania, we will have little choice but to fight. Nice. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not winsome, but indolence. Correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. All right. Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Pippin's adorable. I love him. It's almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. Well, today, the very busy day for me. I'm going to a wedding for my FC. Oh, congratulations! Those are super fun. I hope you have a good time. And I totally understand if you have to go. Thank you so much for joining me while you could. Like, have a great time at the wedding. I learned to embrace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Very well, Ilberd. I will take back our homeland. I read that completely wrong. For the both of us. Very cool. I'm not going to leave the stream now. It starts at 9, and tell you the truth, I'm going to stay listening. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. My Lord Viceroy, Our scouts have confirmed the preliminary report. Belsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces for the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? He's just like bored. He's sitting there bored in his chair. Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend... Your will be done. Interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes. The coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Okay, so this is the guy from the Shadowbringers trailer that the main character samurai fights. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. I did it! I finally made it to Stormblood! Oh my gosh, and I have a new job quest! So much is happening. Oh! Oh my god, that experience count! Holy butts! Not used to seeing that amount. It's been a while. Before we do this, Alfino, I want to go get my job quest, so I'll be back in a minute. Bye. I gotta go level my Dark Knight. Yay! Yay! I'm so excited. I made it to Stormblood. Just one more until Shadowbringers, and then I'll be caught up. But there's no way I'm gonna be caught up in time for Endwalker. And that's okay, let's be honest. Yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be, like, ready for Endwalker. He must be like, what the heck, man? Yeah. Hey, Alfino, hey, bud, hey, I know whatever you're doing is important, but, I gotta go talk to Sid Durgu real quick. Because I don't know how his name's pronounced. Jesus, that EXP! Oh my, I haven't seen this kind of EXP in so long! I'm so excited. Umbra, fellow master of the dark arts. And yet, that is but one of the many faces you wear. Slayer of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard. A hero by any measure who stood against Nidhogg on the steps of faith when the others fled. A hero who walks in light and fights for great causes. A knight who walks in darkness and fights for the forgotten. A contradiction, some might say. He's like, dude, what the fuck? Where the hell's he going? I mean, this is end of the world shit right now, and he's running off to Ishgard to talk to some tall guy. What the hell? Rubbish, I say. But you tell me. Do you yet walk the path? So long as innocents suffer, I will not forsake the abyss. If I must forsake the abyss to serve the light, then... No, I will fucking save the world. I thought not. Then let us speak as comrades. Ishgard has seen much change in recent days, and many proclaim it to be the dawning of a new era of peace and prosperity. An enlightened age. Yet, as we both know, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. As Dark Knights, we must remain vigilant for injustice and be ever ready to defend the weak and downtrodden, now more than ever. It has been a while since we patrolled the streets of our fair city, felt the cobbles beneath our boots and so forth. A tour from the top might be in order. Why don't we start at the last vigil? Ooh! That new little quest jingle. Oh, I love it. What do I think of the Dark Knight storyline? I think it's edge on edge on edge. But I enjoy the kind of I enjoy the fact that the Dark Knight is like it's characterized as, so like if the guards of the city are here to guard the nobility, and what's her name, Hilda and her guards are meant to guard the lower city, Dark Knights are supposed to guard anyone in trouble, no matter who they are, but mostly the downtrodden. And I kind of like that as a concept. Is it full-bore edgy boy hours? Yes. The first half of the Dark Knight storyline is very like, you have darkness inside you and you must channel it to use your full power. And it's like really edgy boy crazy. But the second half is all about like a girl who's being chased by the Holy See Church, and how Sidurgu, or however you pronounce his name, is trying to keep her safe. And I liked that one a lot, and it kind of tells the story of a knight who's a little too obsessed with his mission, and the girl whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, basically tells him like, yo, you can rely on me. I'm not just here to be protected. So it's pretty cool. I enjoy it. I don't think it's the best one. And to be frank, I've only the only other class I've leveled is is Black Mage. And I would say I think Dark Knight's story is better than Black Mage's story, at least to level 50. I haven't checked out the rest of the Black Mage storyline stuff yet. As you look on Fortem Manor, you but reflect upon your time in Ishgard, the comrades with who you traveled, and those lost along the way. Don't remind me of poor Harshafad. I miss him so much. I love him. You seem distracted. Ah, right. You were a ward at House Fortem. Once upon a time. No, I suppose not. Huh? Damnedest thing, but I swear I just heard something in your pack break. Oh, my Dark Knight gem broke. What? Uh-oh. Bloody hells, is that your soul crystal? What happened to the other half? Forgive me. It seems I am the one who's responsible. We've heard that all the data centers get to go to other worlds. Yes! I heard that as well. I think they said it wasn't going to happen right away with Endwalker, but it was going to be coming in a future patch. I'm pretty stoked about that. That's huge. I do not know you, boy. Name yourself. Mist, my lord. I'm no lord, and you're no Mist. Don't you think I wouldn't know a bastard of the broom by sight? I have a power which I can use to help those in need. Alas, this power requires a tremendous quantity of ether. I thought to draw on natural resources nearby, but in doing so, I stole a portion of that contained within your crystal. By the way, have you pre-ordered Endwalker yet? I have not. And the only reason I haven't yet is because finances are a little shaky right now. Right before Endwalker drops, I'm going to pre-order it, essentially, is the plan. Just to make sure that my finances are still stable. My finances have been a little all over the place, what with school and some car trouble that came up, so I just got to be a little careful. But yes, I'm going to be pre-ordering it very soon. Forgive me, please forgive me. I will return it to you, I promise, but I must first ask that you allow me to use a potion. A portion. What? I can't read. Mist, was it? Who would you like to help? Anyone. Everyone. Look around you. It's not this world. Is not this world filled with sadness and despair? If I can free but a single person from their burdens. Words are hard. Words are hard. I speak for a living, and words are hard. He means well enough. Why don't we help him find someone in need and give him a chance to use his power? Oh, bloody brilliant. Let's believe the mysterious boy with the mysterious power who mysteriously stole a portion of Umbra's soul crystal. What could possibly go wrong? Well, it's your crystal, Umbra. Either we deal with the boy here and now, or we go along with his plan. Since you're not reaching for your sword, I gather it's the latter. I have changed his voice 3 times already. Congratulations, boy. You get your wish. We're not like to find any poor unfortunate souls here, so I suggest we head to Foundation. And if we find no one suitable there, you are to return what you stole at once. Understood?
Yes, my lord. Thank you for placing your trust in me.
Alright, so now we gotta go back. That's not showing up in my journal because I have so many other things in my journal. Let's turn those off for now. Search the Foundation for someone... For people in distress. Got it. You need to play as Dragoon when you get a chance. It's a fun class. I want to... melee DPS scares the crap out of me. Because I'm not very good at the movement yet. The reason I play tank is because essentially once I start a fight, I just get to sit there. But I am planning on trying melee DPS soon. My goal initially was to get all of my tanks to level 60 and then try something new, but I think I'm going to start that earlier just because I might as well. I may do Palace of the Dead run, just like leveling up a handful of classes. Might start with Dragoon, since you want to see it. You have my assurances that the remaining funds will be delivered soon. Surely that is enough to convince you to resume work. I've got a score of clients clamoring for me services. Clients willing to pay in full in advance, and be a fool to put you ahead of them. I understand that, I do, but it has been an eternity since we first brokered this arrangement, and many of the clients of whom you speak have come to you but recently. I know this to be true. It's one thing to aid the scholastic, milady, but you've got to understand me position here. Bloody politics it is. No man lifts a chisel till we're paid in full. I'm sorry, but that's the way it's got to be. A blessed evening to you. Oh, I beg pardon. I did not notice you standing there. As you may have overheard, I am funding the restoration of the statue of Saint Valorant. Valorant. I'm gonna go with Valorant. And, as you may have guessed, it is not going well, on account of my insufficient funds and my family's growing infamy. My cousin is, well, was, Sir Ignace de Vesnay of the Heavensward. He served the Archbishop faithfully, together with his sworn brothers, great goodly men who were complicit in terrible crimes. If Sir Emmerich and this Warrior of Light to be believed... You're talking to the Warrior of Light, lady. Ignace was distraught when he learned the statue was been destroyed by the Dravanians. He took it upon himself to champion its restoration, but because of these tales, others are reluctant to involve themselves. I do not know nor care if Sir Emmerich speaks the truth. Ignace was my cousin and a man of the Fury, and I will honor him by completing his legacy. Oh, so I once believed. Perhaps it is indeed beyond me. Okay, well, wait a minute. Did I just pick up an... Did I pick up a new duty by accident? Like a dumbass? No, I didn't. So that was one of the people I had to talk to, because there are multiple. All right, sorry. Alrighty. Hey, Mist. We found someone, didn't we? I knew it. I knew we would. I can help her. Yes, I will make it right. I have the power. Come, let us not keep this poor woman waiting. How the fuck you gonna fix it? Alright. Oh, maybe he's a white mage, so he has stone magic. Sorry. He's gonna use stone and wind magic to fix the statue. Is this child a friend of yours? The way he stares at me is somewhat... Do you wish to see your cousin again? Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, yes, I would love to see Ignace again, more than anything, but I know I will not. He walks in Halone's halls, I'm certain. Think of him. Think of his face, of his smile, of his laugh. Remember every moment you shared, every memory, and hold that image of him in your mind's eye. And then go to a quiet place you shared, where no one will come. Wait for me there. I really don't understand what this is all about, but since you seem so earnest, I will trust in you and do as you ask. Uh-oh. There's a garden to the south of the tribunal, of which we're both fond. I pray you will explain all to me when this is finished. This is gonna be bad, isn't it? Go with her. I will go to Sigurd and Riel, and bring them with me. Then, you will all understand what I can do, and why you must help. That's a promise. This is gonna go real... This is gonna go real bad, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm concerned. Excuse me. Nose is a little stuffy. Yeah, right. I'm like, oh no. This sounds like it's gonna be a bad time. Oh man, this is gonna be so stupid. We're gonna summon a ghost, you know, because that's always a good idea. Or worse, we're gonna lie to some poor lady. Oh wait, I went the wrong way, didn't I? I think I did. Whoops. Nothing's ever going on this tier, so I always forget that it exists. Yeah, here we go. Hi, Millie. This is gonna be interesting. Ah, your friend has arrived. He has brought companions, I see. No, it cannot be. What? What? Ignace, is it really you? Oh, praise Halone, you're alive, you're alive! My dear cousin, how it warms my heart to see you in good health. I pray you will forgive me for my lengthy absence. No, he's super dead. Don't be foolish. There's only joy to see you returned. Come, we must go to your father and mother at once. How they will weep at the sight of you. I cannot. Better for them to mourn me as the son who gave his life in service to his archbishop and his home. I have heard that you yet labor to see the statue of Saint Valorant restored. Know that I am grateful beyond measure. I am undeserving of your praise, cousin. For all my efforts, the statue remains a shattered ruin. But seeing you here so full of light and life, it fills me with renewed conviction. I will see it through, I swear to you. And if you have indeed done the things they say, then perhaps it will earn you a measure of forgiveness. I love you, cousin, now and ever after. Look after my parents and yourself. I don't know how you did it, but thank you for bringing him back to me. But you must know he is not safe here. I pray you help him flee the city. She's right. Ishgard is no place for a man of the Heaven's Word. We will sneak him out of the city. The fewer the better. Meet us at Falcon's Nest after. We have much to discuss. Yeah, we do, Mist. Him and I are gonna have words. Cause I'm still pissed at the Heaven's Word for what they did to my boy Harchfand. And I know it's pronounced Harchfand. I just wanted to say Harchfan because I was mad. This is kind of a long job quest. Well, it is the first one for level 60 plus, so I'm just going to tell you now. Don't trust the boy. I don't trust the boy. I already don't trust the boy. This boy gonna fucking do something naughty. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to kill the boy. And don't get me wrong. For fear of being seen by the sentries, I bade the others to go on ahead. We should hurry. The further they take Ignace from Millie, the weaker he will become. I pray we are not too late. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? You sure about that, kid? I don't fucking trust you. Oh look. Oh look, a fate. Yeah, let's get some seals. Yeah, let's get some free seals. Yeah, I'm trying to get my grand company up so I can get an apartment at the FC house, and I just earning grand company seals is just so time consuming, so it's kind of a crapshoot whether I want to do it one day or not. A lot of times the answer is no. Make sure they're still on me. Oh, there's another player here. I didn't see them. Oh, and she's wearing the Spriggan hood. That top is so cute. Oh, I only got 280. Oh well. Madam? I give her a bow. You always gotta be polite to the people who helped you out. / who you helped out. It's only polite. Who knows? Maybe that me. It maybe. Who knows? Huh. Hey, Mist, what you doing here, bud? This looks highly suspicious, and I'm a fucking Dark Knight. I'm just joking. It's not me. Yeah, no, I get you. Forgive me. Forgive me. I should have known the magic would not sustain itself much longer. That which you see before you is Ignace, what remains of him. I can give the memories form, I can breathe them full of life and return them to their loved ones, but as the memory fades, so too does the magic. Ether, formless and free. That which I took, I used to make Ignace and Millie whole. Draw your sword. Reclaim that which was lost. Consume the abyss with Soul Eater. Where's Soul Eater? Yeah, it's number 3. I mean, I think it'd be hilarious if it was you, because the irony of that situation would have been awesome. So I might have to kill the boy now? It is finished. Good. I've had enough of this farce. Conjuring a simulacrum of a bloody night of the Heaven's Word in the middle of Ishgard? Fury, take me, you are a fool. We're lucky to be alive. Your soul crystal is restored then? It's not. Or not. We had an arrangement, boy. You were to return that which you stole. Forgive me, forgive me. I returned to you that which was used to give Ignace life, but as for the remainder, 4 more times. It is within my power to do this 4 more times. 4 more times and you shall be made whole. You have my word. For a boy with such an incredible power, you are remarkably helpless. Not only did you rob Umbra of her ether, you imposed upon her to find your people in need. You want to do good? You want to be a hero? You want to help people? Then why weren't you better prepared? I don't trust him at all. I'm going to say, neither do I. Neither do I. In fact, I think he's trying to revive the Heaven's Word. That's what I'm immediately thinking. In which case, he gotta die because he's trying to revive the people who killed Harchefant, and that alone is enough for me to give him the death sentence. This boy gonna die. I will never be a hero. I only wanted to help. It is not death itself we fear, but the unfinished story. The promise of what could have been. It is enough to break a heart and a woman. The shattered pieces of a life will never come together again, but if a glimpse of their loved one grants them the peace they deserve, then I must... It is your decision, Umbra. You are the victim. Yeah. Well, he's got my ether. I'm not about to let him out of my sight. Then you will continue to accompany me. That is a relief. We're not going anywhere, Mist. Even Sid. He may look and act like a chocobo's ass, but he means well. Ah. I love that they gave Rill, like, an attitude. She's the best. Fine, fine. I'm only trying to put the fear of the gods into the little shit, but by all means, go ahead and undermine my authority. Right. Anyway, I'd rather not freeze to death out here in the snow. Let's return to Falcon's Nest and discuss what to do next. So do I get a power? I can't remember. I can't remember what it looked like. Am I gonna get a power? Am I gonna get a thing? Oh my gosh, this is a long description. Oh, it doesn't tell me. Duty. So Dragonheart, what do you main in 14? Because it sounds like you've played a bunch of the classes, but right now you're maining a healer, or well, you're leveling a healer. Excuse me. But what's your main bread and butter class? Whoops, I went too far. What happens when you're not paying attention? My first ever class was Paladin. Nice! I haven't tried Paladin yet. My Paladin's still at like level 7 or 8. I gotta work him up. I was, I did all of ARR as a black mage, and then I unlocked Dark Knight, and I was like, I guess I'll give tanking a try, and I was like, oh my god, I love this so much. So I've been maining Dark Knight ever since. Just what I needed. Another child to look after. Am I a Dark Knight or a nursemaid? Even I don't know anymore. But times, they are ever changing, and perhaps we Dark Knights must change with them. Long-held truths have become lies, and villains heroes, though I should be glad if I never have to deal with another hero again. He'd just been turned into a babysitter. Oh yeah. No offense, of course, but you are the exception that proves the rule. The righteous are all too uncompromising, and woe betide the man who offends their delicate sensibilities. If anything, I say you are too accommodating. It is your ether and soul crystal at stake. 4 times, he swears, but we shall hold him to that, together. In the meantime, you may as well get some rest or attend to other matters. These two can keep themselves company. Maybe I'll find somewhere to take a nap or a tavern to have a drink. Oh, the new fanfare is so good. Oh, level 63. Uh-oh, I'm level 63. Okay, so I'm not getting any abilities from this one. We will hold off on it for now, because I want to see... See, this is a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, because I never picked up this quest. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this. Oh, thank God it's an adult. Ryle has been spending a lot of time with Mist, keeping him company and getting to know him and so forth. Not that there's much to know. He won't talk about his home or his past. Doesn't seem to have any interests or skills beyond conjuring elaborate illusions derived from memories. No idea how he does it either, and more importantly, I'm not even sure how we could take back the ether he stole. We may have no choice but to agree to his terms, unless you're content to carry half a soul crystal. I can hear you whispering, you know. Mist means well, and Umbra and I are willing to help him. Why aren't you? I didn't say I wasn't willing. Still here, aren't I? Right then. We found no one suitable for the boy's needs here. Rather than return to Ishgard, I say we try somewhere new. Let's head to Tailfeather. I love that fanfare. Ooh! That one's fun. This guy's so bouncy. Oh wait, that's the main story quest. Hold on. Rendezvous with Rill at Tailfeather. Here we go. Oh, speaking of weddings in Final Fantasy XIV, I haven't confirmed it yet, but I am planning to stream tomorrow very, very late because the guildmaster of my FC is getting married tomorrow. Now, I want to run it by them to make sure it's okay to stream it before I do stream it, but I'm planning on streaming the whole event. So yeah. I'm very excited. Okay, now this is because I'm a total fashion dork when it comes to character creation. Nope, that's the wrong one. I even got a dress for the wedding for my character, and it's super cute, and I love it. And I know it's on my Red Mage slot, which is absolutely ridiculous, but I'm not playing Red Mage right now, so I might as well use it this way. Because when I first built this outfit, I didn't know how glamours worked. Which is also true. I didn't know how glamours worked until recently, because, I don't know, for some reason it was just like going over my head. Rendezvous with Real. Why is it red? I'm level 63, right? Oh, wait, no, I just turned into Red Mage. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright, here, let's fix that. Let's go back to Dark Mage. There we go. Wait, it's still red. Why is it red? It's blue right there. Oh, wait, because the menu loaded. Never mind. I'm a dumb. Life here is not easy, but it is fulfilling all the same. That said, the hunters have no personal tales of profound tragedy to share. They did, however, tell me of an outsider recently brought here from Falcon's Nest. A prisoner, actually. A woman named Loudy. She's to atone for her crimes through hard labor, but the proctor has been zealous. He berates her constantly, and every day she bears fresh bruises. Damn. Ishgardian justice, I know it well. If this woman is performing various chores for the hunters, then it should not be hard to find her. Come, let's look around. Isn't it always great when you're like, check out this thing! Now I'm gonna do the mission. Why can't I do the mission? It's because you're an idiot and you forgot to change back to the actual class. Hello, welcome to my brain. I have 2 brain cells, and when they rub together, sometimes they work. But most of the time, they don't. Somebody's coming down the stairs. Hello. Nah, you're good. This is the place, isn't it? Insolent child, you are not to speak until less spoken to. Is that clear? Yeah, right. They're 2. Their names are Fred and George, and sometimes they work, but most of the times they're like too busy looking at the fucking inside of my skull to pay attention to what's going on. Yes, my lord. Pray forgive my impudence. Impudence. I can't speak. Don't say that. That's not true. You're playing healer. You have to have at least 2. I'm playing tank, which means I have one in abundance. Do not play me for a fool. Your sins are beyond forgiveness. Sir Emmerich and his noble brethren may think you worthy of mercy, but I have seen your kind before. Swift death is more than you deserve. I know, I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing you. A swift death is more than that bastard deserves. Can't imagine what she did to deserve that kind of treatment. You know her, Umbra. Oh, this is the woman who incited the rebellion. Oh, shit! This is the lady who almost stopped the, like, dragon, Ishgardian alliance. Oh, crap! It's really cool to see that they're reusing that NPC. Ooh! Very fun. 7, hell, she's the one that led the protest at Falcon's Nest? The one that nearly put an end to the peace conference, and she poisoned you? Well, that explains a lot. Though if you of all people can find it in your heart to forgive her, or at least forsake bloody revenge, then it's hard not to look at this and call it justice. Her crimes were born of desperation and despair for the husband she lost. Perhaps if the 2 of them were to meet again. Don't be foolish. She knows he's dead. You'll only cause her pain. Pain is all that is left to her, don't you see? How they cry in the dark, how they mourn their dead, how it festers and spreads and corrupts them thoroughly. We've seen it. We've made it. Thirsty. This is the problem with text-heavy games when you're first starting out streaming. Note to all of the people who are like, this looks like fun. Your voice is destroyed at the end of your streams. I can tell you that 100%. Goodness gracious. Fine, fine. Do what you will. Conjure her husband. But do not come crying to me when she curses you for your kindness. I'll not give the hunter cause to turn their bows on us either. Rill, take Mist into the woods and hide. Umbra and I will free the girl. We get to fight. Yeah! Rather, I will free the girl. She would know you at once and might misunderstand your intentions. We cannot risk the commotion. As for your part, no one is truly outside Halone's grace, don't you think? Confront the proctor, make him see the error of his ways. If he is a good man, then he may yet repent of his wicked ways. If he refuses, then that is his choice to make, and he will have to accept the consequences of his actions. Doubly so if he bears steel, yes? Yeah, I get to fight an asshole. Party on. Bah! The very sight of you fills me with murderous rage. See to your duties. You must needs cleanse myself of these impure thoughts through communion with nature. Perhaps a spot of fishing is in order. I'm gonna go kill a bitch. Yeah! That is something really fun about the Dark Knight class jobs. I have to kind of impress upon you is pretty much every single job quest for Dark Knight is enacting justice on an asshole, saving someone, and then like beating the crap out of the person who's been imprisoning them. It's pretty fun. Oh, okay. Yeah. You'd asked what I thought, so I just wanted to mention, yeah. It's very fun. I'm having a good time. Now's our chance. Determination. That's the look of determination. Somebody play Megalovania. No. I am a child. The Orthodox Proctor, huh? Alright. I'm so glad I spent a day off stream collecting all the ether currents. Hey, dude! You've been kind of a dick. Who are you? Why do you disturb me? Hey, you should stop beating up that lady. A concerned adventurer who objects to my treatment of a criminal? If you only knew her sins. She should have been thrown into Witchdrop. Last, the Lord Speaker, in his boundless wisdom and mercy, demanded that we spare the woman's life. But rest assured, I will see that her every waking moment is filled with misery and scorn. Hey, bitch, stop. You presume to judge me, a man of the church. I will not be cowed by your threats. The Fury guide and protect me. The Fury guide and protect me. Dude, you sure you want to do this? Let's go. Oh, you have friends. Alright. I don't even need to touch these boys. I haven't even had to buff myself yet. Come on. I'm just tanking this, like, can't even touch me. Get out of here. Aww. The sad boy couldn't take the beating he was given, huh? For shame. Oh, no worries. You're fine. You're totally good. Don't even worry about it. I totally understand. In the words of the ancient scholars, shit happens. Wait. Search for Mist. Oh, there he is. He's over there somewhere. I also should probably actually do the sightseeing stuff, but I don't know. It just seems like running around. Look! We've brought them together! We have made her whole! How she smiles, how her eyes sparkle. How beautiful this happiness. Are you sure about that? I have a feeling this is gonna go bad. Every night I dream of your face. I could have tried to stop you from going back to the front. Could have begged and screamed and cursed, but I didn't, because I knew you'd listen. And even if you'd forgive me for it one day, I never would. The arrow may have missed my heart, but I've been dead for a long time. All of this is just waiting. That's what I'd tell you, Stace, if I could. And then you'd say... You can't stay stuck in that moment, Loudy. You've got to go on. You've got to forgive yourself. You've got to let me go. But I won't. I won't. If I do, you'll be who will be left to remember the man you were, the soldier, the husband, the only one who knows, and it's my duty to hold on as long as I can. That's what I'd tell him if he were here. But he's not. He'll never come home to me, so please, put an end to this. Whatever this witchcraft is. We told you, man. Interesting that they have you use the Soul Eater mechanic to pick that up. Umbra Vieris, was this all your doing? No, it was mine. Forgive me, I thought that... I only wanted to... I was wrong. I see that now. You have every right to be upset. It's all right, boy. It is. I appreciate your kindness, even if it was misguided. You too, Umbra. I blamed you for a lot of things. Hated you so much because... I don't know. Because you came back and Stace didn't, maybe. Because you weren't him. They say the war's over now, but it never ends for people like you, does it? There's always something worth fighting for. That seemed more appropriate. I know what you are. Heard the stories as a child. The ones with neither shield nor sigil, champions of the weak and helpless, undeterred by laws of man or good. I couldn't stop you any more than I could have stopped Stace from walking out the door that day. So, fight, damn you. Fight, if that's what you want. Just don't squander the time in between. There's never enough. Right. I suppose I owe it to him to try and make the most of what I've got left too. So I will. Take care. And thank you. More water. I like her character. I like that we kind of went full circle with her character. Because, that Heavensward scene was kind of hard to go through because it was literally... It was one of those situations where, the reader is at a huge advantage in terms of, like, information. So when they were like, we're just gonna never stop fighting the dragons, from the player's perspective, it's kind of ridiculous because it's like, you guys have been fighting the dragons for thousands of years, losing hundreds, thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of family members, and you're like, no, we want to continue fighting the dragons. It's just... no peace. I don't know. That seems so short-sighted to me. But, like, I'm glad we get to see, like, her story come full circle here. She's gone. Reclaim your ether, Umbra. I had to click, like, 4 times there because for some reason my mouse wasn't clicking. Come on, mouse. Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me, mouse? As the ether flows into your soul crystal once more, from the depths of the fading abyss, you hear a whisper. It's, don't trust the boy. Don't trust the boy. Forgive me. Forgive me. In the end, I could not make her whole. So much pain, so much loss. Oh, it fills my heart and overflows. Maybe it is indeed beyond us. Maybe it is not in our nature. You've still got 3 more chances, don't you? There's no need to be so bloody melodramatic. At least not out here. We should go back to Tailfeather. I appreciate Sid's just like cold bluntness. Your words did more for her than my illusion. She is still a good person, and so are you. I pray you both remember. Yeah. You always need a straight man. Especially even in sad scenes. You always need a guy who's gonna be like, hey, stop being an idiot. You did your best. Now shut up and move forward. Everybody needs that kind of person every now and then. I know, that's why I appreciate talking to a couple of my coaches who are always very direct in their criticisms. They're always like, you should have done this better. And I'm like, thank you, how can I do it better? And then they tell you. It's wonderful. On to the next, I would say, but Mist looks to be in no state to continue, which means we'll be staying here for a time, taking in the fresh country air, me and my little ones. For what it's worth, I think that woman is better for what we did, or at least as good as anyone can be after what she's been through. Nice. All right. I'm gonna bow to the crafter because you always give respect. I'm weird. I need to check on something. Anybody here? Huh. There's usually somebody here. Guess not today. Instead of going that way, let's just go over to the summoning bell. Hello, Shanidus, Deirdre, and Singorn. Hello, hello, hello. Shanidus, I need to check your stuff. Here we go. I need to see if there's something in here that I didn't mean to put in here. Pants. There we go. Checking. Nope. So they're not in here. Oh wait, or were they boots? No, they were boots. But it also looks like the boots aren't in here. I don't know what I did with those boots. Oh well. Can't say I didn't try. Be a crazy boss fight. Have it where you like switching between all the final bosses from each expansion, but you fight the same boss, but you switch between the final bosses arenas like an elevator and the ultimate weapon type thing. Best swag. Oh! Ooh! Ooh, that would be fun. Ooh, that would be fun. I love stuff like that where it's just like in and out, in and out, in and out. I'd kind of want the same thing for what are they called? What are they called? Crap, what are those missions? That's the wrong thing. These ones. Like, do these raid bosses, but, like, switching between them as the fight continues on or something like that. That would be fun. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea! Like a boss rush, essentially. Oh, that could be so cool. I don't have any venture tokens, do I? I do not. I need to get some more of those. Because I need Shanita's to evolve. And he would have a certain moveset for each arena. Like, for example, the Ultima weapon would have that move called Ultima, but instead of it one-shotting you, it'll take half. Yeah, that would be cool. It would give you, like, plenty of opportunities to kind of, like, make sure you know the mechanics of each boss. It would be, like, just a fun, like, puzzle opportunity, essentially. Where the hell am I going? That's how you know I can get distracted easily, when you immediately hear, where the hell am I going? Okay. Is that Viera wearing the, yeah, the Ironworks gear? And her... Wait a minute. Those are the Dark Knight class boots. Right? Oh, nope. Similar, but a little different. Oh, there's the Viera wearing, whatever that character's name, armor is. I was supposed to come here, right? Yes. God, my brain. I need to do all the blue missions in that area too, but I think I'm gonna do a lot of them on my time off stream, just because there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
Ooh. Alfie, no. That emotional.
I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Aw, poor boy. Look at this sweet boy. Tataru, yes!
No, a message from the Alliance.
Tataru is best girl. I will have no
Pray summon the others
arguments. She's wonderful.
Yes, sir.
She's so cute. I love her. I love
General
my
Aldin
scions.
reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
Oh, that's good.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Of course he does.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Nice.
And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
Man, I can't wait to get to, like,
You're
those
saying
upper
they
levels.
won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Of course they won't. They can't. It's a
Not
war.
without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lys. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
But they can't start a war.
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
Exactly. Like, this is a political
They
situation.
would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lys is, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Of course. He's a diplomat.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
As if you had to ask.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to
I have
hate
spent
them in the
quite enough
beginning,
time
and they
here of
grow
late,
on
so
you
I'll be coming.
over the
But
course of
we
the
will need someone
game.
to keep an eye on things.
Because I had the same opinion. I thought he
I
was a
trust you have
snooty
no
brat.
objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Okay,
It
thanks.
is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations. Ready, my friend?
That's a hard question.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
If we're talking about of the...
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
If we're talking about the combat-associated ones, I really like Thancred. Just because he's snarky and he's also tough. But I also really liked Papalymo just because of how dry his wit was. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I've got to check something really quick. So there's going to be a moment of silence. Sorry. I'm doing a check of something. Okay. No. Yeah, I had a notification that I needed to take care of. Let's see here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, that's pretty funny. Oh, that's lovely. It's such a pretty glamour. Okay, I'm guessing you mean Thancred? Whoops. Set to continue. But I'm not 100% sure. Because I think also Urianger has white hair.
Mistress
Oh, okay, so
Y'shtola has unfolded
yeah.
all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Ugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
To Alamigo!
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
He's wonderful.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Him need food. That boy, he needs more food before he leave. Or he'll die. A 1,000 malms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success, shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lies, could you come with me? Me? What now? All right then, if you insist. Ah, Tataru. He's so cute. Oh yeah. And he was like, nothing's happened and everything's fine. I'm totally fine. I didn't just pass out in the dirt. I love that Tataru made everybody new clothes. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent streamstress. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then, onward to Girabania. Our first stop will be Emirasaik's Spire, in the East Shroud. Alright. Off we go. I keep seeing, like, Discord blips out of the corner of my eye, and it's driving me nuts. I really need to close this Discord. But I like having it open. Makes it very easy to check in on things. Stuff and things and stuff. Alright. Noom. I wonder if she's on. Another friend of mine's a streamer, and she said she always wanted to tune into the show. She's not here again, so I'm going to assume she's busy. But it's whatever. That shit happens. All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer we wish to proceed into Gair Abania. Yeah, let's go. I want a new etherite. It's been a while. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Before I do that, there's a big fight happening over here. Yeah. Oh, jeez, it's a level 20? Alright. Dun 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 dun. Who was tanking? Was this blue mage tanking? Can blue mages tank? Let's give it stun. This is one of those fights that's kind of annoying because it's literally just like press 1, press 2, press 1, press 2, press 1, press 2. What is happening? Who is this? Okay, apparently the nice young woman who is playing Blue Mage to my right asked me to join her party. Alright. Oh yeah, Blue Mages are like all-rounder. They can be all the classes, healing, DPS, and tanking. Interesting! That's fascinating. I haven't even bothered trying Blue Mage currently because Blue Mage seems like such a chore. Like, it sounds mean, but like you literally have to go fight monsters and learn skills from them. And that sounds like a lot of work that I'm going to be sad at the end of, because I'm going to be like, look at all this work I did in a class that you can't play in a ton of things unless it's like cheesy. I could be misinterpreting it though. We are like slowly whittling this guy down. Luckily, since it's a level 20, I literally am just like back and forth pressing 2 buttons and will probably have to hit a mitigate here soon. Here, let's drop a stun on him. Oh goodness, that was... God, Blue Mage is funny. Is that other guy still here, or did he leave? Looks like he left. And the only problem with Blue Mage is you don't learn your skills by leveling, you learn skills by battling. Yes. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm like, I don't know if I want to level Blue Mage. That sounds like a lot of, like, running around. Like, I don't even do all of, like, the combat challenges, or the hunting stuff that they have, because it sounds like a lot of work. I do it because it's experience, and it, a lot of times it gets you company seals, but that's about the only reason I do them. And another thing about the class is you copy another class, like Paladin, Dark Knight, Black Mage, White Mage. Those are the only few examples that I can remember off the top of my head. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so you even copy stuff from, like, other classes. That's fascinating. This person got the RP tag on their name. This is the first person to invite me to a party who has the RP tag in their name. I wonder how this is gonna go. I wonder if she's gonna chat with me afterward. I'm just curious. I'm not really one for the RP stuff. Personally, it's just not really my thing. You become the class type copy, not like you can do dark move with paladins. Oh, interesting. Wild. Yeah, blue mage, like, I just associate, I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth because the blue mage unlock mission was so, like, over the top ridiculous that I was in, like, it was funny, sure, but, like, yeah. It was definitely one that didn't just, like, it didn't capture me as much. Let's drop a mitigation. And let's go for a stun. Ah, nice. I wonder how many, I mean, I've done like half the work at this point, so I wonder how many seals I'm gonna get from this. I doubt it's gonna be a ton. Ugh. I accidentally caps locked. Oh, we got a new dragoon who joined us. Give another stun. I don't know if that one took. Looks like it didn't. Otherwise it would have lasted a little longer. Oh, we got slowed, I think, for a second. Got a lot of HP for a level 20. I mean, I got synced down to level 20, but usually it's not this crazy. Yeah. Give a bow. Give another bow. There he goes. This is fun. Just taking a moment to kind of take a breather. need another drink. I'm gonna be running out of my water soon. I'm gonna have to refill this. Waiting to see if this person responds back to my chat before I bounce, because it would be rude to just like leave. I think they went off. I think they went AFK though. Seriously casual. There's Phoenix Sky. Housing is TBD. Leave the party. Give another bow. Oh goodness. Oh my god, that's wild. Okay. Oh, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? There she goes. Ooh. It went real quiet. Ooh. Oh boy. I finally get to see Alamigo. Maybe?
I remember crossing the border, standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other.
Jeez.
Tyranny and the
Whoa.
promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Holy shit. Stormblood. We've officially arrived! I gotta update the title of the stream. Stormblood baby. Whoa, I almost dropped my water. Yo, we did it! We're here! Yo, this area looks cool. I know it's because of the Gridanians that it's so, like, industrious, but, like, it still looks cool. Oh, that music, too. I have officially made it to Stormblood. Actually, while we're here, let's set that as the home point. Because it's been a while since I exchanged home points. Alright, here we go again. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Elorzian Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Bales's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald does not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. It was a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Hey, Sid. Ha! Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allegan weapon and Draconic Primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think is the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying the trail of their destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega to fall to the earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming we can hurry up and find it, regardless. Bye, Sid! All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Girabania, we need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Let's go! As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralga's Reach, an old temple to the east of here across Veldania River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Ah, yes, but before we do that, we must hunt for the ether currents. Because there is no way in hell I am not finding the ether currents. Southeast. Oh, jeez. Oh, goodness gracious. No, get out of here. I don't care about you right now. 146. There it is. Ha! Would love to greet you there myself, but we're in different data centers. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But that's okay. That's alright. I just appreciate the fact that you're hanging out with me. Alright, fine. Oh, you deal damage. Oh my god, the battle music. Ooh. That's good shit right there. Na, 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 na. Stun. Stop it. Yeah. It's so pretty. I could live on some of the battle themes in this game. That is one of them. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast toward the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Okay, but where's the next ether current? Also, what's this? I got a tiny mushroom friend. Ether current. To the east. Okay. But I'm going to have to go north to get over there. Right now I'm playing in the tank, if for a split second I thought of being a healer. Yeah. I get that. I have on multiple occasions thought like, oh, but what if we need like a heavy duty DPS? And I've thought of going back to Black Mage, but I still haven't done it because I'm having so much fun with Dark Knight. I understand the woes. Get out of here. Oh yeah, paladins have a ton of utility. That's why it's the next one I want to learn. But I'm also a little intimidated because they apparently have like, they have like a melee combo, and they have a magic combo, and they have a bunch of like utility stuff that they can do, and I'm a little intimidated, but I want to try it. Sounds like it'll be fun. Must go to the southeast. I wonder, do I run around and collect all the ether currents like this early? I think the answer is yes. I just saw Fate spawn. I don't see any soldiers. Good. Let's cross. It's a trap. You're wondering about the tower to the south. It's part of Castellum Valladina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I'm just letting you know now you won't be able to collect them all because you won't be able to get to the other side until you complete an MSQ. I understand. I just know how important ether currents are to get, so you don't have to like run back and forth like a crazy person later. So I understand. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try and collect as many as I can for now, though. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolute miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Okay. 200 malms to the south. I don't know if there are 200 malms in this area. Oh, wait, no, there is, because there's this little booger here. Whee! Oh, pardon me. Okay. This button. Oh, so it's like right here. Yep, there it is. Whee! Ow. Alright, so there's two. And actually, just out of curiosity, let's take a look at what we're looking at. Okay, yeah, that's fairly normal. To the northeast. See you later, gamers. I'm out of here. Ah, it's so good. This music is so good. Okay. So I need to head east. Due east. Actually, probably it's a little bit... Well, no, it's pretty much straight shot. Alright. I discovered a new location. I've discovered a new recipe. Sorry. Wait until you hear the Shadowbringers music. I have... So a friend of mine got me into this game. And his specific... oh, wow, I am, like, on top of it. Or it's up there. A friend of mine got me into Final Fantasy XIV by playing the music for me. So, I am, like, so ready for the music. Because I've heard a couple of the songs from Shadowbringers. Not very many, but a couple. How do I get up there? Can I get up there right now? Oh, I can, but I gotta be sneaky about it. I gotta go up and around. Got it. Wah. Or not. Oh, wait, no. I think if I come back around the... Yeah, there it is. Okay. I'm just a fool. Okay, take your time, dude. Thank you for joining me. Number 3. There's someone riding a chocobo down there. Alright, up next we have... to the northwest. And it's quite the distance. Holy shit. This map is huge. This is the schism. Good lord. That's fucking terrifying. To the northwest. How the fuck am I supposed to get further northwest? Hold on. The Striped Hills. There we go. Okay, so it looks like if I come up here, I'll be moving along the edge there. And, I mean, this is the location of the next thing. Itchy ear. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Rauga's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. Presume there is some sort of trick to this. Indeed. A glamour. Good eye, Ishtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or perhaps an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, before we go in, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way and, don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Didn't mean to drop my water bottle. Okay. I wonder. Okay, we've got one. We've got one asking about the southeast. So let's at least look into it. It looks like I can't go further because there's this wall here. And it looks like that doesn't end. This northwest section, though, I might be able to get to. So we're going to go check that out. Because I know for a fact there is a ether current up there. Hey, welcome back! I apologize, I was just talking to myself for a little bit there. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. Keep squawking at me. So there is a ether current here. Perfect. So there's two, I think that's 4 of them. Yes. Are you going crazy? No, I'm okay. Ow. Well, I'm guessing, based on what you told me... I know you're just teasing. Based on what you've told me, that means the rest of these are probably going to be pretty hidden. And by hidden, I mean, like, I won't be able to get to them right away. So... we're just going to continue on toward Ralger's Reach for now. And I'm not going the right direction because I wasn't paying attention to the map. Like a fool. Like a foolish boy. Ow. Alright. That guy's gonna be mad at me, that guy's gonna be mad at me, but guess what? I'm on a motorcycle, I don't care. All right. Into Ralger's Reach. Got about another half hour before I have to call it for the day.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth.
Oh.
Ralger's Reach. A holy place and a fitting home for the resistance. For the brave and the true. The loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
Very cool. Nice! Congrats!
They were waiting for
That's so expensive.
men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost. For what could be ours again.
Yeah, everything's okay. Yeah, the MGP cost is just really high, so I haven't been able to get it yet, but I want to. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I Got a new town. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let us not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Yes, let us be off. Where is their etherite? Okay, it's to my right. There's their market area. Okay. Let's go. And this is one of the towns you can actually use your mountain. Nice. And set a home point. Just because it makes sense. Boop. Noom. Alright. Very cool. This area is very pretty. Goodness gracious. So lovely here. It's a little in ruins, but it's still really cool. Hi, Conrad. Oop, what was I?
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters.
Boop.
My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Oh, he's got such a nice voice.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
Oh. Chair's a little uncomfortable.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolga, it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Ow!
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
That was a heck of a crack.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
defending. Ooh. So, it would seem we find ourselves with a surefit of free time. Whoops. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Ralger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It would give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Umbra. Great. Let's get started. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Hi, Lace. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the Spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beastmen, well, beast women, I suppose, like the one over there. She's an Amanta. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta makes the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ralger, shall we? Okay, so that's this lady. Okay, cool. And he's jumping off the stairs. Oh, that was my chair. That wasn't me. But it did scare me. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gir Ebania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works within and without. A storm of blood approaches fast, hells open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Ralger. Ida explained it to me. A day will come, bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led to this point, will see us through to the end. Sorry, that was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Pardon me. It's getting to that point in the day where I'm starting to slow down a little bit. Alright. Hey, Lise. This is the infirmary. As you could probably tell, here's where the Resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you to the Aetheryte Plaza next. Alright. What's up, Doc? Not much. Just hanging out. Getting a little tired. Just, you know, heading around Ralger's Reach. Riding my motorcycle to a giant crystal. I did miss that. Sorry. Dang it. That was good, too. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Ralga was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Soltlers are next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. Does it look different? Did I miss that? A little bit. It's a different shape. It's not that different, though. Lyra, you're good. Don't worry about it. I trust you. There she is. Arms, armor, potions, you name it. These folks got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything and you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alfinod and Alize are here. Why don't we see how they're going on? Yeah. But we're at about time, so I'm going to accept this next quest, and I think that's where we're going to probably call it for the afternoon. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. You too, my dude. Have a great time at the wedding later. I have some homework I gotta take care of and some other stuff I gotta take care of. But yeah, have a great one. Don't work too hard. Have a good time. And, you know, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We've finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Ishtola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me. Oh. All right. So we're going to call it right here. Dragon, thank you so much for joining. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow for the wedding. Yay! Talk to you later, dude.